Hello there, this is Agent, and I have a gameplay for you. I'm not gonna spoil it, but actually I might as well because the score won't show. But it's 50 and 12 on multi-team hardpoint. This gameplay is not mine. It is my friend Triple Flip. You'll see in the kill feed and stuff like that. But yeah, this is his gameplay. And right now, I believe he's second prestige already. But yeah, everyone's prestiging because of double XP. And they got rid of Nuketown for some reason. It's just super odd. But yeah, so what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about all these people who are complaining about lag compensation. I know I'm complaining about it right now, but it's just, can you please stop? It's been in every Call of Duty. It's been a worthless piece of crap in every Call of Duty. And it's just like, why are you now noticing it? It makes no sense to me. And people are raging over it. I mean, I know that there are some times where you're absolutely dead on aim, like you're dead on, like your aim is just right on the guy. You shot a bunch of bullets and you get no hit markers, and then you watch the kill cam and you're like nowhere where you actually were. I've been there. Don't worry. It's in all the Call of Duties. It may not have been as bad, but seriously, it's just, why I don't understand why you now noticing it. And like I said earlier, I've experienced this plenty of times, and it's just because this Black Ops 2 is a new game. The first day it was out, the servers were down pretty much like every other hour, like every 2 hours. It would be down for 30 minutes on Xbox Live. It's just, you need to wait at least, just wait. They can hear, or no, not hear, but Treyarch, they know what is going on. They play the game. They know how the community feels. That's why they had Twitter or whatever, that's one of the reasons why I really liked NW3, and people complained about this for some reason. But, not David Vonderhaar, Robert Bowling. People made fun of him so much, but he honestly, he tried so hard to make NW3 good. If you think about it, it's like they brought a bunch of game types, 17 DLC items, and also, if you remember, when they took out Drop Zone, a bunch of people tweeted him, bring it back or whatever. He listened and he brought it back, but then a bunch of people started making fun of his family, making fun of him. I mean, you're gonna get that in a job, but the way he left Infinity War, it made it look like he was tired of his job, and so he left. And what they released later was he was trying to get us free maps, like, I'm trying to remember, I think it was Shipment, stuff like that, Rust. He was trying, and like COD 4 maps, I think. But he was trying to give us free maps, and no one knew about this. So that goes on to my second topic. Just don't take the developers for granted. I mean, seriously. It's like, without the developers we have now, or the staff of Treyarch, Activision, Infinity Ward, without them, there wouldn't be a Call of Duty. So seriously, it's not, it just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right the way people are treating. Oh yeah, that's an AGR, like there was in my other match on Hardpoint. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm using a friend's gameplay, it's because the only other gameplay I have stored is on Hijacked. I don't want to play that twice. So I'll use that another time. But yeah. About the developers and people like that, it's just seriously, these are really good people. And like I said in my other video, they have really tried to make Black Ops 2 better. Like what I have seen in like the Gamescom videos or whatever, or what I've just experienced in the game, they really are trying to make it. They're really trying to make it where the player, where you do good because of your skill. Like, not because you do good because you have like an MW3 Assassin Pro or whatever, but because you are the player. So that's why they really tried to separate the guns and the attachments and put them in their own category and separate them from the perks. So if you've ever played Black Ops 2, you'll notice that there's no sleight of hand, there's no stalker, there's no what's it called? Steady aim. Instead, what they did to keep those perks, what they did is they made them attachments. So instead of sleight of hand, there's fast mag. Instead of stalker, there's stock, adjustable stock. And instead of steady aim, there's laser sight, which is one of the most OP attachments ever. Because it's pretty much just put that on a SMG, run around with that, and like this video, you'll see. It's just super OP. But still, they tried to make it better. And you should really just think about that instead of complaining about how you didn't get that one kill, you're like one off a swarm or Moab, nuke, whatever. Even though you're like actually like 20 kills off or whatever. But yeah, you should really just try not to complain about them. They have been releasing Call of Duties, they released, ever since Black Ops, they released MW3 and Black Ops 2 in a year. Imagine how hard that is for them to do that. It's just unbelievable to me how much they work on this game and how much hate they get in the game. And I'm not trying to make myself look better or whatever. I've made fun of developers, but it's just, don't do it to the point. Like, I heard about Robert Bowling. People were making fun of his, not newborn, I'm not sure if it's an infant or toddler, but they were making fun of his little kid. Don't do it to the point where you're saying stuff that is completely just inappropriate and rude and without manners. I mean, you don't have to have manners, but it's just, don't go to the extremes and get him what's the word? So exasperated that he can't take the job anymore. Yeah, and there's the second AGR. That's probably one of the reasons why he did so good in this game, triple flip. Oh yeah, and he has a pretty sick emblem. I forgot about that. It's a Minecraft guy. But just as this game is wrapping up, just think about, like, they're working so hard, and they're working so hard on this game, and all they get for all their work is a bunch of hate from like a bunch of little kids who have no clue who the guy is, who they're talking to, who the guy even looks like, and what the guy's job even is. Just think about that as you play the game.